Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming in. What is going on around you? What's next in love? Any intentions of somebody that may be on your mind that you're not aware of? So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what we have for our cards today. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that we don't see coming in? Any surprises out there for us, Sagittarius? For my Sagittarius spirit, let me see. I'm listening for you now. A wishing teapot. How about a wish come true? You know, just something that you wished for. Came true. I mean, we all hope for that one day, right? And you know, sometimes it's better that you wish for something and the person who shows up in your life is better than what you actually wish for. And it's just comes true, you know? So I love that. I love that feeling. So it's out there. I have a courtship. Okay. That feels like somebody wants to spend some time with you. That feels like somebody is ready to, I like the letters. There's like, these are obviously old-fashioned cards, but I like the letters. It's almost this feeling of communication, or it could be just text messages. I also like the eye contact, this kind of, I'm connecting to you. The nonverbal communication, that's really important. So that feels really good as well. So let's see what else they have. Spirit, can I have another one of these? Let's see. I have little ones. Okay, so some of you could have children involved, that somebody who loves you has to understand that you're a whole package. I want the whole package. So you're a package deal. And we know that. You know, we know that going into it. If you don't want kids in your life, or you've already raised your kids, then obviously that's not somebody that you want to be with. But if it doesn't matter to you or to them, then they're going to love you and they're going to love your kids. That's, you know, Spirit will send you somebody who takes the whole package. I have suitors. Just remember, there's no one person out there that came into me, that you have a choice. It was almost like there's a lot of people out there. And let's get one more. And I have darling. Okay. Somebody who treats you well. You're my sweetheart. You're my darling. Okay. That feels nice. And I feel like this is going to be, how do I want to say it? Maybe because the cards are influencing me a little bit, but I feel like a, you know, like traditional, an old-fashioned, how about that? An old-fashioned romance, because there's a sense of, I want to do the right thing the right way, the way that this person is calling you darling or sweetheart. An old-fashioned romance. I'm your suitor. I'm going to, you know, court you. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that we have for this connection today? I have the Sun, a new beginning. Oh, gorgeous. Great way to start. 3 of Cups. I have an Ace of Cups. I have an 8 of Cups. I want more. I want more. I want love. It's almost like this time around, maybe you have everything you need. Maybe you're very financially secure. Maybe that's not as important to you. And it's a feeling of, I want everything. I want everything. But I mostly want love. I want a secure love. I want a deeper love. So this feels like a deep love. It really does. With that Ace, it feels, I'm going to say falling deeply in love, because like I said, I mean, everything is important. You have to weigh like everything, but money might not be the number one thing for you and might be on the bottom. Like you got money already. You want somebody to love you for you. You want somebody that you can celebrate that love. You want somebody that day in and day out that love gets better. It becomes more content. It becomes more secure. You want your soulmate. This is a soulmate energy. I have seven of wands. I'll fight for this love. I won't walk away from this love. I won't give up on this love, even when it's hard. This feels like a wedding vow to me. It feels like, in sickness and in health and, good times and bad times, whatever. But it felt like I'm not going to give up on this connection, even in difficult times with a 5 of Pentacles, because I know we're going to go through some hard times. Everybody does. But I will be there for you, they just said. So you've got somebody that is going to fight for this, that isn't just going to throw in the towel. I will be there for you. So when was the last time you heard that? It's like, that doesn't exist in the world, does it? I mean, of course it does with the right person, but it's a sense of, I just have wished for something like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have inheritance. Okay, so maybe money isn't an issue. Maybe you have a trust fund. Maybe you have money in the bank, like you want love in your life. 12:12 on the clock. Beautiful. I have speculation. I keep my eye open. I want to make sure. Now, this is kind of interesting because it could be you, it could be them. I want to make sure that somebody doesn't want me for my money. I think that's important on both sides, okay? That isn't going to take advantage of me because I'm the one who owns a home that's paid off and they just want to move in with me because there will be a free place for them to live. So we don't want that, right? So it's a feeling of, I want to make sure it's the right reasons. I have empathy. I understand this person. I can talk to this person. I'm connecting emotionally. Empathy is certainly an emotional connection. I have devotion. I'm devoted to you. This feels like morning, noon, and night, night and day. I'm devoted to you. Beautiful. An affair. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's something that crossed your path in the past or that crossed their paths, but I need more. I need devotion. My ex cheated on me. I didn't see it coming. It kind of came in out of nowhere like the shooting star. So I was caught off guard. Endurance. I've been through the ringer. Enterprise. I'm strong on my own, kind of like, look at me. And I have inspiration. So I've got this beautiful kind of, I guess, how do I want to say this? I want to go with the things that are important to me. Okay. The things that are important to me are more emotional than they are physical in this world. Okay. It could be, I want somebody who's more spiritual. I want somebody who is more grounded. I want somebody who is loyal and a good listener and somebody I can talk to. So it doesn't matter what car they drive, Spirit's thing. It doesn't matter how much money they have in the bank. They need to be stable. They need to not be out to just use me. But I want the emotional bond. And I feel like Spirit's letting you know that they know that. Okay. So if that's what you're asking for, I would say it's an emotional bond. You may grow very close together without it even being physical for a long time. And maybe that's the old-fashioned romance. Like, we didn't sleep together for a long time. We kind of held off on that, or we waited until we really knew that we wanted to be together, or something like that. So a little old-fashioned. Maybe we wait till we're married. I mean, some people, that's part of their religion still. So it's It's a little old-fashioned. I have Capricorn. Nothing wrong with that. Capricorn. I have Sagittarius also. I have a Cancer energy. I have a Scorpio energy today. I have a soulmate. I do believe it's a soulmate energy. I will be there for you. I really do feel like you've met your soulmate. I'm going to say that. A free spirit. This comes into you. I like the shooting star, that making a wish, but I like the feeling of we're both free spirits and that we found each other. You know, we don't need each other. We don't have to have each other, but we want to be together. And I feel like that's really important because it's a very strong emotional bond. And I guess I'm going to say I'm pleased to hear that. You know, like I'm really happy to hear that because there's just too many users in the world. There's too many people out for just one thing, and half the times it's sex and money. So, you know, it's nice to see that there's good people out there that want to love you for you. Beautiful. I have an Empress. I have a Ten of Swords. I have a Death card. I have a Knight of Swords. Your whole life is about to change. You have this kind of, I mean, this is a new beginning. It really is. It's you identifying who you are. It's you moving forward. It's you. They're saying capturing the moment that you're in. It could be the age that you're at. It could be taking advantage of that. I'm still young and beautiful and healthy and sexy, and I'm still capable of loving. You know, so, but this is definitely a new beginning, a new chapter in your life they just shared. So we've got that. This is an extra Easter card. Okay. This is who created the deck, in case you want to know. Created by Wisdom K. I think I got them on Etsy. So if you're interested in this Easter deck, I have a Seven of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to put that with this feeling of your life has changed. I have a King of Pentacles. This is the Easter Tarot deck, just so you know. I got to take those cards out. All right, they got to go to the side. They're extras. I have a Devil. You know, sometimes we are reminded of where we've been when somebody new comes into our energy. And it's not that we're comparing notes all the time, but it's sometimes a reminder. And sometimes we struggle with, is it real? Because what you had in the past was so difficult. Yes, it's real. People are nice. People are honest. People are loyal. There are people out there like that. People are generous, and they're generous to, this looks like generous to a child. So could this person love you for you and be really, really good, not only to you, but to your children? That's how it feels. For those of you that have a family or children, you know, you're a single parent. I love you and I love the kids, and I'm going to be good to you and the kids. So yeah, it's like they take the kids under their wing, whether they become a step parent someday or, you know, just a really great partner to you, but they are able to participate in the child's life and be a very important person in that child's life to, you know, help that child grow to be a beautiful, healthy adult. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? Let's see where they're taking us. I can't stop thinking about you. You're the missing piece of my puzzle. I love that. You're something that I wished for, and you're going to be there for me, and I'll be there for you. I've never felt this way before. You've changed me. I'm loyal to you. I'm faithful to you. I've been holding back my true feelings. Someone coming to the surface and telling you how they feel. I want to satisfy all your needs. I want to make your life easier also is coming in. You know, it doesn't mean they're going to pay your bills. It means that there will be two of us instead of you doing it all on your own all the time. I've waited so long to meet someone just like you. I do believe that. So I feel like you're both going to feel that way, that we both have waited a long time and it's worth it. You look at each other and you say the wait was worth it. So I'm going to put this, even though it's an old-fashioned romance, it feels like we may go through a lot of stages and steps and just kind of fall in love and get to know each other. But it's a very strong emotional bond, and I'm really, really happy with that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading, please visit my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Also visit my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel. Those links are in the description below. Thank you, Sagittarius, for being here today. We'll see you again real soon.